I'm trying to show like a cultural blend between being both American and Pakistani. So I try to incorporate that into my pieces. The centerpiece is trying to show like the blend, and then like on each side I have like pieces that represent like one side, like the American portion, then like the other side, half of it is like representing the like other side Pakistani portion. And yeah, I try to show like I put the centerpiece of the woman, and just to show like it's like a cohesive blend, not just like two separate parts of me.
Well, I am John Welborn. I'm from Pittsburgh, Texas, and I'm a woodworker, obviously. And I work specifically from local found material, working from single solid pieces of wood. So everything that I do, I'm just taking a solid chunk and removing everything but what you see. And just from primarily down salvaged timber.
I've been blowing glass for 39 years. I was inspired initially by seeing a gentleman in the dark when I was on a catwalk looking down, and he was pouring glass, and it was like liquid light pouring into a mold. I said, whatever he's gonna do, I'm doing that. That's incredible. And I've been blowing glass ever since. I went to art school in upstate New York. And I am really influenced by nature.
I get offcuts from a neighbor who's a woodworker. So I don't buy hardwoods for my clocks. And these are phone chargers. So the idea of, they're still mid-century modern looking, but the idea is you have a piece of artwork on your desk or the counter, and you can just set your phone on it, and it'll find your phone and charge it. So the charger's embedded inside of the artwork. But then also one of my favorite things is using recycled skateboards. So everything on these walls is made out of recycled skateboards. The bull has the trucks, which is the wheel mechanism for the skateboard. And like, for example, when I cut this piece out, I use a paper pattern so I can get the curve I want. This is the remnant of that, the tail fin. So basically it becomes this cute little sleeper fish who's kind of over it, you know. But all of these pieces are made out of recycled skateboards. It just adds such a neat texture and depth to it that if it was just flat wood, it would still be kind of cool, but this adds a different layer to the story that the art is telling.
My name is Monica and I do pottery. One of my biggest sellers is this little Lego planters. I make them in different colors and different shapes. Some of them have cross legs. And I love making this because it makes people talk, people laugh, and it's just fun for me to see the reaction. So I love to see people getting emotional with my pieces and keep me going, making more.
Hi, I'm Scott Shangraw. I'm from Raymond, New Mexico, and I'm a wood carver. I primarily take solid pieces of wood that have been down for a while, and I see designs in it, and I let the wood speak for itself. And I carve using a chainsaw and grinders to create my shapes. Then my wife does a lot of the sanding and finish work, so we're a team, and we work together creating wall pieces and different vases and different pieces of wood sculpture.
I got started in this by the lack of something that I wanted. I wanted a tote that I can just grab and put on my shoulders with one hand, but I'm not very short and my arm was long. And I couldn't find it. I said, can you make one? The first one was really, really ugly, like I'm embarrassed to show. But now I do, and I make them, and I test them, and I can grab and put it on my shoulder, and it's just fabulous. I like it. And one thing led to another, and now I'm really involved in this. I know how to judge a stitching line. I know what kind of leather people use, and I'm very picky now. And it's just, I love it. I love what I do.
Hi, my name is Liliana Olmos. I'm here at the show showing my pieces. What I make is filigree, that's the name of the technique, and it's based on wire. I either use sterling silver wire or solid gold wire.
Copper and sulfur and different things like that. I really like that because it adds an organic feel to it. So one of the things I really love is glass weaving. My entire
My name is Erin, and I'm a handbag designer. I've been doing it for about 10 years. These are made with woven beads that we make, and you can make just about any color. So we make the beads individually, and then I weave them into the sides. They're hand woven, and then I combine it with fine leather and brass hardware.